Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to remain in Luxor and this time to the ram-headed Sphinx Avenue. After its renovation in few days, it's going to be celebrated and inaugurated once again. 2,700 meters and 1,200 ram-headed Sphinx, a huge site. And inshallah, it's going to be such a huge celebration. To shed more light on this, we are very much delighted to have with us via phone Mr. Waleed Batouty, our tourism expert. A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, how are you?
Sir, we need to learn more about this, as I said, huge touristic destination, the ram-headed Sphinx Avenue in Luxor.
Well, it is human-headed sphinxes, by the way, and His Excellency Dr. Khalid Al-Anani in different TV channels yesterday, he said that the date is not set because a lot of people were talking that it's going to be on the 4th of November. He himself, His Excellency, denied that yesterday, and he said soon, because it is a mega event, and as His Excellency met with His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi yesterday, the President made sure that he wants this to be a mega international event with the same level of this, and we want to get the attention of the whole world on such an event. So as you mentioned earlier, it is 1,200 sphinxes, and they've all been restored. The road has been done. You know that the city of Luxor has been peeled from on top of those. They used to be buried under the city of Luxor. It was a major, strong decision was taken to do this. But the event is all over Luxor, east and west. So there will be some events happening in the West Bank, the same thing happening in the East Bank. It will be aired. Almost every TV channel in the world is there. They're giving the license to air and broadcast from there. So hopefully it will be a beautiful thing, and it will get the attention of the world on Egypt.
It will be marvelous, inshallah. And you know, sir, we are challenging ourselves after the wonderful, glamorous event when we moved the mummies from Tahrir Square to the museum, the other museum downtown Cairo. It was such a gift to the whole world what we have done. But with Luxor, it's going to have another taste. The Nile itself is going to send messages to the whole world. How do you see the difference? Or is it going to be the difference between Luxor as an open-air museum city and Cairo as the capital?
Yes, you used the word open-air museum. Luxor is, and the idea is promoting Luxor. See, the thing is, and His Excellency Dr. Khalid Al-Anani said this, we made it difficult on us because now we're expecting that this event will be by far much better than the ceremony of moving the royal mummies. So people are not expecting something less, but expecting something more. So they're going to work hard on doing that, on having a better event, inshallah.
Inshallah. Sir, let's, if you permit me, know more about the importance of this avenue historically. I mean, did it give us an idea or enriched our information about this place and about the timing of establishing or having this very long avenue, as I said, 2,700 meters?
It used to connect the Temple of Karnak and the Temple of Luxor, and the Upper Festival used to take place, which moving the boat of the bark of the god between the two temples. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this back to life again, and we're going to redo it one more time.
Yeah. Sir, also, I want to speak more, or I want you, if you permit me, to elaborate on this place as a touristic destination. I mean, of course, when it comes to
Egypt in total is a touristic destination now. And the aim of the government now is not just to promote one city over the other. There is a big campaign taking place throughout the whole entire country. There is lots of events happening in Sharm el-Sheikh, in Hurghada, in different parts of Egypt. And don't forget, we just had the event that took place at the pyramid Ard Egypt, which also happens to be that it's in the
in the same time, I'm sorry for the interruption. This is what I wanted to say, that in less than a week we had also the perpendicular sun rays on the face of Ramses, and His Excellency Minister of Tourism and Antiquities Dr. Khaled Al-Anani took over than 30 ambassadors with their families raising the flags of their countries in front of Abu Simbel. And today we are speaking about this. How do you see these intensive efforts by the ministry to promote or to say much about Egypt's soft power?
Well, His Excellency Dr. Khaled Al-Anani is following a beautiful agenda, which is how to familiarize the ambassadors, because the ambassadors, their job is to write reports whenever anything is happening. So he's taking them along in everything, and they will all inform their countries as they attend this event. Of course, it's a great chance for them to attend the 22nd of Feb and the 22nd of October event over on the temple of Abu Simbel. As I told you, going back to Art Egypt, which is the event that took place at the pyramid and attracted the whole world into contemporary art and ancient Egyptian art.
Those ambassadors and their families turned to be our ambassadors, or the ambassadors of the Egyptian old civilization, true?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Everyone and their personal pictures, the social media, everything has Egypt.
This was my coming question, sir. How do you see the role of social media in this regard in specific? Do you think that it's going to be one of the main factors which is going to push forward the tourism development in Egypt, particularly with such events?
Exactly. I just did last week. I was with Pharrell Williams, the pop singer, and the post that he put on his personal Instagram and Facebook, and the same as for the actor JR, it went viral and the whole world watched it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, also, sir, there is another idea which we should discuss, that Egyptians themselves should go there and should be proud of their old civilization, to know how much rich it was. It's not only for the visitors, of course they are most welcomed, but the Egyptians themselves. How do you see the importance of getting our children acquainted more and more with our ancient civilization, using or making the maximum benefit from such events?
Go to the Civilization Museum or to the pyramid and you'll see this yourself.
I'm sorry, sir, I can't hear you well.
Go to the Civilization Museum or to the pyramid these days and you'll see this yourself.
Great. Okay, it seems that we lost the contact with Mr. Waleed al-Batouty, but we were speaking about the wonderful, great celebration, the international event, which is going to take place, inshallah, when we do inaugurate the avenue of the ram-headed Sphinx in Luxor. This long road, 2,700 kilometers, there was 1,200 ram-headed Sphinx Avenue. Inshallah, this is going to be another huge international event organized by the Egyptian state. We are challenging ourselves. We made it difficult for ourselves, as His Excellency Minister of Tourism and Antiquities Dr. Khaled Al-Anani said. Inshallah, it's going to be better and more glamorous than moving the mummies, this wonderful event which amazed the whole world less than a year ago. Well, by this we come to the end of this episode of our breakfast show. You were in the company of my dear colleague Amal Mukhtar and myself, Nermeen Abdurrahman. Stay tuned only on Nile TV International always for more updates, and for more details please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching.